Hey there, Flo here, doing another woodworking stream. Woodworking 47, I believe. I'm still working on the metal shelf rolling carts. I have both of the wood structures or skeletons, whatever, I don't know. They're basically done. I just have to put wheels on them and attach the metal shelves, so that's what I'm going to try to do today. So this will either be the quickest stream ever if I realize something I can't do it, or yeah, because I spent massive time like preparing for this stream, because I don't normally stream at this time. Usually I stream when there's daylight, but I'm going to try to do this in the shop because I have to do it in there anyway, which means I don't need sunlight. So yeah, we'll see. But I don't know how loud my power tools are and if it's going to disturb the neighbors, so I'll have to kind of try it out or somehow, or just be conscious of that. Alright, so I'll be out there in just a minute. I had to move like massive gear and stuff out into the shop, so took me like twice as long to get ready for this stream as it usually does. By the way, Bill's Tomato Game. That was the song I started the stream with. I didn't know there was a game called Bill's Tomato Game. It actually makes me want to play it. I looked at a YouTube video of it. Actually looks like it could be kind of fun. Alright. It's been getting really cold.
Botrix says, Botrix has correctly joined the channel.
Thanks, Botrix. It's been getting really cold at night. So I think this insulation that I put in is helping somewhat, but I haven't done the roof yet, and there's also some panels in here that I haven't finished, so it's definitely not fully insulated at all. I'm pretty sure it did make a difference though, even just the amount that I did. Okay, so there's the metal shelf, and there's one of the platforms. Not even sure. I don't think that's the correct platform for that shelf. I have two shelves, so I'm gonna try to do them both if I have time, but I don't know how long this will take, or if it's, like I said, gonna be too noisy or something. Speaking of noisy, I turned my noise cancellation off for this stream just cause, I don't know. It's just what I did. Hopefully the drills and stuff won't be stupid loud. Turn this down also. Super loud. Ah, crap. Hate it when I push the power button when I'm trying to push the volume. Can't see the buttons when it's in this thing. Okay, so first of all, let's get the right platform for this shelf. Actually, first of all, let's get my gloves on. I think I have some kind of splinter in my thumb. It's been hurting for like a week. I don't really see anything in there, but I can see a little bump. So I think something got in there and I didn't get it out, which sucks. Hey, Milestone. Alright. Get things out of the bag. It is getting cold in here already. I do have a heater that I could turn on, I guess. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I might. think the cold has been getting to me a little bit, actually. I've been making fires, which normally I could stand to wait till later in the year to start making fires, but it's just, it's weird. It's actually pretty warm during the day still. Like, it generally feels like summer during the day, but then it just gets ridiculously cold at night. I'm sure it's below freezing. I haven't actually been looking at the weather information, but it feels below freezing to me outside at night. And eventually that works its way into where I'm living and sleeping in. The only real source of heat that we have in there is a wood stove, so basically means I have to make fires if I want to be somewhat comfortable. All right, let's try this. Let's see. Oh wow, I don't have very many of these screws left. They went really fast. Should be enough for what I need today, but not a whole lot left. Okay, so first I'm going to put the wheels on, and then I have to lift that metal shelf and put it on top of this, but let's do it in the right order. Actually, I already forgot. This is not the right one. I think it, wait, is it? I actually don't remember. Because I can just measure them. But so that one over there is 47.5. So if this is 47.5 inches, then it's the wrong one, and it goes over there. 40, or no. I actually don't remember, but I did bring my drawing. I mean, I can figure this out easily. I'm just trying to remember stuff. Okay, so yeah, this is the correct one. All right, we're good. I don't remember putting that one, the correct one here. I thought I had them mixed up, but I apparently did it right. Did something right for once. Okay, so let's get these wheels on. Not sure what camera angle is gonna be good, or if it matters that much. Maybe I'll try to get it over here so I'm not blocking the entire scene. Currently, too many objects floating around in the shop. I don't have enough space to put the tripod. Be okay though. So this is pretty easy. I mean, I don't know what could possibly go wrong. What could possibly go wrong? It's the first thing that's ever gone wrong. Put this where I think it needs to be. So yeah, the whole reason I put these things in there so that this has somewhere to screw into. Now you can see. Wow, those holes in the casters are absolutely gigantic, like unnecessarily so. That's really stupid. Actually makes the outer bit of this metal kind of weak. Plus it means you have to have a bigger screw, otherwise it'll just like fall through the hole. It's kind of dumb. I don't know why they made it that way. I think that's, I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like that's the first one I've seen that just looks ridiculous. Like the holes are stupid big. That is huge. Okay, so I bought a box of lag screws. When I saw this in the shipment, I was like, is that really 100? But there's actually 100 in here, which is crazy. It seemed like that small of a box could have so many screws in it, but apparently it does. Because each one is kind of big. So my concern is, because those holes in the caster are so huge that these could actually fall through, but I think the hex heads on these are big enough to catch. Barely, man, barely. What? You can actually pull them through if you go at an angle. Man, that's dumb design. Okay, well, I may have to go through my little box of washers, and I don't even know if I have enough of them. But I'm gonna try, because that's stupid. That's idiotic design on these things. I'm expecting to put like absurdly large bolts through there, and I guess it does come with bolts. It came with these bolts, but they're not like the kind that you can put into wood, so I can't use those. It's annoying. They almost always come with these kind of bolts and nuts, which would be great if you're putting it into a metal object, you know, have it tightened on either side, but generally speaking, I can never use those for casters because I'm always putting them into wood. But let's go over here and grab, I'm not going to bring the camera over here, just, what in the world? Oh, wrong light. I'm just going to look through my toolbox and see if I have any washers. I know I used up all my smaller washers, but in this case I actually need slightly bigger ones anyway. I might not have enough of them, considering that I need 32 of them, which is ridiculous. But I should have enough for at least one. Those are weird. Kind of yellow, like they've been corroded or something. But I should have enough for at least this one, because I only need 16. But 32 is a lot. I don't know if I have enough for both. Possibly, hopefully. Let's see, it looks like this size is probably the best size for this, but I can't really be picky because I have a very limited number of these, so I just have to use whatever I have. I'm not gonna wait to go to a store and get some perfect size. I'm just gonna use whatever I've got. So these big ones, I don't know if they're too big or if that would, so even the big ones would work. They are a little bit too big. The washer moves around massively, but they would probably hold it. But this size is definitely more appropriate. Okay, so let's see how many we got. I should buy a big box of washers like this. At the time I thought, oh, this will last a while. I've gone through these things so fast. It's kind of stupid to get these variety packs. It seems sensible at the time because you think, oh, well, I don't know what size I'm gonna need, so I'll get all the sizes, but it means you get very few of each size. And yeah, it sucks. So I need to just get like a box of one size, like a common size that I would use all the time. And have like 1,000 of them or something, because I mean, it's crazy how quickly you can use these things up. I might have 32 here. There's not really any reason to count them. I'll just use them until they're gone. So I have to pre-drill these holes. That's gonna be, well, actually everything's gonna be potentially loud. And that's why I wasn't sure how long of a stream I would do. If I found out that all of this was like ridiculously loud, I would probably not do it today. But we'll just try and see. Never know what size of hole to drill for things. Like, I think if you look up the part number on a website that has specifications, it'll tell you like the inner diameter and the outer diameter, but it doesn't say anything about it on the screw, so you just have to like look at it. I feel like that drill bit's a little bit too thick. That one might be too thin, but I don't know, it's probably about right. Okay, we'll try it, see what happens. So I'm definitely gonna have to use my electric drill, my drill, and not the impact driver, because that thing is stupid loud. So yeah, apparently High Res came by my stream. I don't remember if he was lurking or if he said something. I think he was just lurking. And he was like, I don't hear the power tools. And obviously the secret is, I already said it many times, but since he didn't know, maybe others don't know, but I normally have noise cancellation on, which it's so smart that it can actually completely mute a power tool, a drill, an impact driver, a table saw, you name it, it'll completely mute that out, which is amazing to me. Kind of blows my mind that it's smart enough to do that. But what I don't like about it is when it's doing that, it also distorts my voice or mutes entirely my voice. So since I'm not going to be super loud today, I just decided to turn it off so you'll be able to hear all the noise this time. I see something in there. It's like something weird in there. I feel like that shouldn't be there. Let's see if I can dig it out. Maybe that's part of the design. I guess whatever that is, I see one on both sides. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's some kind of air filter, but it looks like I thought it was a piece of something weird in there. Let me just poke at it. I want to see what it is, if I can figure out by poking it. Okay, whatever it is really solid. I think it's probably just covered with dust, and so it looks like one of those little pine seed things that got stuck in there, but I think it's actually part of the design, whatever it is. It just looks very strange. Okay. Shoot, I hit a screw. Ah, it sucks. The problem with these bigger drill bits is you can't reposition it much. So if I were to position it inside that hole somewhere, it's going to just break into the other hole. It's really crappy. I might just have to hope that this doesn't go that deep as that. Yeah, it's probably going to be a problem. It's definitely going to be a problem. That's crap. Okay, what we're gonna do then is, I should have seen that. I can see the screw right here. I should have known better, but I didn't. didn't think about it. The next caster that I put on, I'll position differently probably. Stupid. I hate it when I do stuff like that. I could do a hack on it, like stuff something in there to fill that hole so that when I put it in the second hole, it doesn't break out into that other one, but I'm not going to do it. Even though that's not super loud, I wish I just knew, and I wish I had the confidence to know how loud it is outside, whether it's loud enough to bother my neighbors. I forgot I need to get the little hex driver thing. I don't think it's out. I was using one like that a couple projects or several streams ago, but I probably put it away. I don't see it in here, so let me go see if I can find it. I hope I didn't take the drill. Oh, shoot. I think, nope, never mind. It's right here. I thought I took it over outside somewhere, but here it is. Okay. These are not sorted by any logical size. Oh, there we go. That looks about right. Either one of these would work. And unfortunately, I can't use the impact driver. I don't know if I'll even be able to get this in. Thankfully, it's not that bad. Sounds kind of creepy, like a ghoul groaning or something. Not that I believe in such things, but it does sound creepy nonetheless. Ah, I'm an idiot. I forgot to put the washers. Problem with using a drill instead of an impact driver is sometimes it can't even get enough torque to do it, first of all, but second of all, when it does have enough torque, it just like twists your wrist really hard. Which if you're not really paying attention, you can actually hurt yourself torquing it too hard. Just doing it slow to try to make it not as loud, since I don't know how much it permeates through the forest outside. All right, first one on, 8 to go. This will take longer than I thought. Especially if I keep making stupid mistakes. Oh, sort of want to eat something too. That was another reason I wasn't sure. Oh, okay, we're gonna not make that same mistake. I'm gonna move it away from where the screws are. Oh, it sucks. I can't go too far unless I go all the way over here, which I don't know what I should do. If I go too far, it'll be like just on the edge of this board, and that wouldn't be very strong. I think it's okay though. Yeah, I kind of want to eat something, but I didn't want to like eat something then do this stream, so I figured I'll just do the stream. And if I wasn't even sure if I would do the stream because of the noise issues and other stuff. I think I will keep going for now. Just using that slightly narrower, what am I doing? Narrower drill bit, because I found that these wider ones just wander all around. They just start making these weird circular patterns and you can't keep them in the position where you want. So if I make a smaller hole for it to guide it into position, it works better. kind of a waste of time otherwise. That's kind of loud. The drilling is louder than the screwing the stuff in. Okay, half done with this one. I'm tempted to put this all the way down here just so that I don't have to worry about that screw up there. I probably will. It's probably what I should have done on all of them, but it's not going to matter at this point. The other thing I could do, which I did on some of the other projects, is a weird angle like this, but this particular setup isn't really great for that, but I could do that, like that's an option. But I think just to keep it simple, I'll put it down here. I don't want a depth gauge on this. Easy way to do that would just be to put a piece of tape around the drill bit at the depth I want to stop at, but I don't think I have any tape out here. I don't really feel like going inside just for that. It would be nice though. Basically just want to go like within a 1/2 inch of the top of this drill bit. And actually, I'm not using this one to go deep. I'm just marking it. Even these thin ones, they just start wandering. You like put it in a place, you start turning the screw, turning the drill, and it goes super annoying. I don't know, there's probably some solution to that. You could just like tap a little divot with a nail, or they make those little spring-loaded tap things. I don't know what they're called. I don't have one of those though. That would be useful. I should probably get one. Okay, this is where I want to see how deep. So about 1 inch from the base of the drill, whatever. 100 of these lag bolts sounds like a massive amount, but when you think of how many you use for different projects, like just these two platforms are going to use 32. It's like a third of them already, so they go very fast. If you don't buy them in bulk like this, like one at a time, it would be so expensive. Looks like I probably have enough washers, but I don't know. I didn't actually count them. I wonder if I have any nails out here somewhere, although hammering a nail would be kind of loud, so I just need like a little divot though. Wouldn't take much. I'm sure I have something out here. If nothing else, I could just use one of the screws. Let me see. Find my hammer and I'll try that, because I think I left my hammer under the table somewhere outside. What else do I have here? Don't want to go all the way over there just to get a hammer. I have this tiny hammer. Might work. This is like the hammer Gosh should have been using for his Fix-It Felix costume. Okay. Let's see. Let's just see if this will work. That's enough to guide this drill bit. If I wasn't worried about noise, I would have just hit those a lot harder, and then it would definitely work. Probably, well, I think it would definitely work. I should say it would probably work. if this drill bit is just dull or what the deal is. It seems like it's really struggling. Probably isn't exactly the sharpest. It's the cheap garbage kind, so I don't know. Let's see if I have a equivalent one in a better style here. I don't know if that's any better, but we'll try it because this one seems to be struggling. I think tapping with the screw did help. I keep wanting to take this off because I'm in the habit of doing that from the other projects, but I don't need to on this one. Alright, first one is Avengers Assembled. Wonder how many of these I have. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I need 6 more. So I think I'll have to use the bigger ones, which isn't ideal, but I think they'll work. I could probably go inside and find 6 smaller ones somewhere, but I don't really feel like digging for stuff, so I think we'll just... Wait, I said 10, right? 1, 2... I think so. It's basically using up all of my washers. All I have left is lock washers, which I don't really use them that much. Okay, now I have to make room to maneuver this thing. Ugh. So many things in the way, as always. This should be pretty strong. I can't think of any reason why I shouldn't be able to stand on this without a problem. Yeah, not a problem. I think 3 people could stand on it without a problem. I don't know where to put these stupid metal things. I'm always having to move stuff around constantly. I'll try to put it in a place where I don't have to move it again instantly. It seems like that's always what happens. Okay, that should be good. It would be easier, a lot easier if I had somebody to help me with this. But I can probably manage somehow. So I think what I'm gonna do is move this close and lock the wheels. Just do one side at a time. Hopefully that'll work. It's gonna suck actually, but I don't have a choice. Actually, this one is not. I think the other one is ridiculously heavy, or more heavier. I might be able to just, let me think. There's probably some trick I could use. If I had a rope, I could probably do something tricky. I have rope inside, but I don't want to go get it, so I'll just... Oh, how heavy is this? Let's see. I'm sort of wondering if I can just use friction. Basically push it against the wall while I'm holding it up and then just scoot this underneath it. Any way I do it is going to be kind of annoying, but I think that's probably what I'll do. This is gonna suck. Put this over here. Not enough friction. Whew, that was hard. Okay, now I just need to figure out where to put it. I might eventually put some kind of thing under here because of the shape of this is weird. Like I can screw it down because there's thankfully there's holes all over this metal thing that I can screw. Except I need washers. I'm tired now. Yeah, I totally need washers. I don't have any screws with big enough heads to keep this down, so we'll just have to have it sitting on top of there for now and hope that it doesn't tip over. It's kind of top heavy because of these stupid cutouts. I think the reason they put those there is so that you can have your feet walking under there without stubbing your toe or something. That's my guess, but I guess what I could do in the meantime, I'll probably just turn this thing around so it's tilting toward the wall. now that I can move it pretty easily. So I designed this thing to be exactly 1.5 inches of border all the way around, so that if I want to, I can build like a shelf. This board's too tall to demonstrate, but I guess I can move this over there. So if I want to, I can put boards going up like this on all 4 corners and build more shelving up on top. That's kind of why I left a little bit of space around the edges. Anyway, I'm not going to do that right now, though. It's not a top priority at all. You can see, probably notice that these legs are massively bent. They're bent inward, and I'll try to pull them out as I'm attaching it. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it because I didn't think ahead as usual. It's hard to think about everything, honestly. That's why I was just watching a YouTuber a couple days ago. He was building a secret, well, not necessarily secret, but a tiny office under his staircase. It's kind of a funny video. But anyway, he went to Home Depot 15 times during that project. And it's really just because, like, it's hard to come up with a complete part list prior to starting your project. So you always forget something. Like the washers I need for these holes. So, and the thing is, I don't really want to buy it at a hardware store because it's going to be stupid expensive, like more than it should be, because they don't really have bulk, or at least a lot of hardware stores you can't really buy it in bulk, or if you do, it's too big of a box and it's very expensive. But like they have those stupid little plastic bags with like 6 or 10 washers in them, and it's like $1.69. It's so expensive. Whereas if you were to buy a whole box, each one would probably be like, I don't know, 5 cents or something. Anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna leave that. And should I work on the other one or do that another day? I think I'll do it now, just get it done. I might not lift the shelf up onto it right now because it's loaded with stuff, and I think it's heavier than this one was by a lot. So I'll just I'll put the casters on the rolling cart, but I'm not gonna try to get it underneath the shelf right now. I'll do that some other time. It's not really important anyway because I can't attach it until I get those washers, which is frustrating that I forgot about that, but oh well. Make sure my camera angle is still something that's not garbage. Oh, I just realized though, because I have the noise cancellation off, the auto ducking is probably canceling out the music because there's a bunch of noise. That sucks. I didn't think of that. Oh well. Almost did it again. Try to use like a couple of the big washers and a couple of the small ones on each caster just to make it kind of even it out. I think it'll be okay. The problem is the hole in these washers is almost as big as the hole in the casters. So it's not going to work as effectively as it should. But the amount of weight I'm going to have on these is not a big deal, I don't think. It'll be okay. It would have to be under a lot of stress to break these washers or have any issues, I think. So we're fine. I think some of my earlier projects I might have just used regular screws, which is crazy. Thankfully, I think the rolling shelf wall has lag bolts. These also do, so I don't know what I did, but one of my projects I'm pretty sure I was using regular screws instead of lag bolts. Now, ever since I've been buying these lag bolts and using them, I don't think I'd go back. They're more expensive, but these things are under a lot of pressure, especially if they swivel like this. You got to think of like all the pressure is going right here in this single point on the wheel. I mean, there's 4 of them, but that's pushing angularly right here, so it's pulling up here, and it can, you know, it means it's got to be pretty strong. And so if you have like 1,000 pounds or just some huge amount of weight on there, it's probably not good for these casters. I do try to buy ones that have a good weight rating on them, but still, it's just concerning sometimes. Like that wood cabinet, the firewood cabinet that I just finished making, I feel like that thing is ridiculously heavy even without wood in it. And so I don't even know how heavy it is. I don't have a way to weigh it, but once I load it with wood, it's going to be ridiculous. And I'm sure it's going to put stress on the wheels, but oh well. going kind of slow because I'm just like, partially because I'm trying to be quiet, but also just low energy. I want to eat something, but I gotta finish this first. So I stayed up I guess I didn't talk about this yet, but I stayed up all night, which I always do every day. But like I stayed up even more all night than normal last night. I stayed up till like 11 a.m., which is probably about the latest I ever stay up. If I don't stay up all night, like I never stay up that late. Usually I go to bed at like 5 or 6 or something in the morning, but yeah, I was up till 11 working on business stuff on the computer, trying to get motivated, and I was sort of motivated, so I didn't want to stop because I knew if I stopped I'd just maybe not get the motivation again or whatever. But so yeah, super late. So I slept all day, and that's why I got such a late start doing this stuff today. It's weird how much space, open space there is between these ball bearings. I kind of would expect them to be filled in all around the circle, but there's actually pretty big gaps. I don't know much about ball bearings, so maybe that's normal. Oh, what am I thinking? Didn't even drill the holes. Okay, let's see. Where do I want to position this thing? Shoot. I think that broke the threads, or I mean, whatever you call that. Two more to go. Wow, this board is really messed up. It'd be hard to even get a consistent hole right there. It's all chipped out, whatever. What is happening? What is going on? It won't screw in. Oh, because I'm an idiot. I forgot to drill it again. That's hilarious. Like, wondering what? Stupid. I'm glad it didn't go in. If it did, it would have split the wood. Oh boy. Hopefully that hole is in a good spot still. I don't know. I should check it. Seems okay. No wonder the no wonder the lag bolt wouldn't stay in position. Like I was trying to screw it in and there's no hole there. That's funny. All right, one more. See if I can stop long enough to think to do everything everything in the right order and not like forget something stupid. Probably not, but I'll try. I was not tempted to pull that off. So learned, I improved a tiny bit. I grew a couple new synapses today. What is in there? I guess that's this. What is that? I know, it looks like there was something stuck in there, but I guess not. Definitely got a sliver in there somewhere. Just felt it again. I felt it earlier. I hate it when I can't see him. I think I can see this one though. I'll wait till I get inside and have proper tweezers. I normally wear my gloves. I just didn't feel like it today for some reason, but I should have. That splinter I was talking about earlier, though, is not from today. That was like from a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I think. It's just been maybe getting infected now, or I don't know. I'm feeling it now, and I didn't feel it before. So whatever, something's changed. Okay. Yippee. Basically done. Like I said earlier, I can't finish all the way because I don't have the right size washers for the metal. Oh, this shelf has holes in it, but the holes are bigger than the screw heads, so I need to get some washers, and then I can screw these metal shelves down, secure them, and that's all I'm gonna do. Eventually, like I mentioned earlier, I'll probably extend the shelf upward so I can have stuff stacked above the metal area, but that's for another day. That's like nowhere anytime soon. I just wanted to be able to get these big heavy metal shelves up off the floor so I can move them around, because they are very heavy. It's pretty hard to move them with one person. It's easy with two, but it's just awkward because it's hard to hold, and yeah, you can brute force it, get all the way under it and lift it up, but it's kind of annoying. Plus, part of the whole purpose or the design of this shop that I've been making is to make it modular, like roll things around. And if these weren't movable, then essentially the rolling work tables also wouldn't be movable because they're kind of blocking them in. But with these on wheels, I can move those out of the way, then I can move the work tables out as well. I could just pre-configure everything for specific projects. So yeah, this was pretty important to do. So I'm glad I got this done. But I'm not gonna try to get that other shelf on top of this one, I don't think. It's full of stuff. Let me go just lift up on a corner and see how heavy it is. I'm pretty sure it's, oh yeah, it's insanely heavy. I don't even think I could do it without emptying it. There's a ton of stuff on it, so we'll just leave that. I'll empty it out another day and get it up on there. But we got another rolling cart for the shelf over there. This one's actually the other shelf over there is nicer than this one. It's it doesn't have that weird cutout on the bottom. The legs aren't bent in, and it's more solid. So that one's pretty nice. This one's fine too, but I need to bend those legs out, and then it'll be fine, I guess. That's really the only problem. All right, well, I mean, I could do more stuff, but I'm just not feeling like it. I could, like, the stairs that you might be able to see on the side there, they need to have wheels put on the bottom so that the whole staircase can roll back and forth. Guess I could show you that, just why not? So the stairs, I want to put 2 wheels down here at the bottom, and then there's going to be like a pipe up at the top that it leans up against and can slide back and forth. So that'll be one of my next projects I do, but not today. I'm gonna go get something to eat and do whatever. So yeah, I think that's it for this stream. Thanks for joining me, if you were lurking or whatever. I will see you all next time.